Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan. I'm just your average thrifty bargain hunter turned full-time reseller, and recently I started documenting my journey here on YouTube, and I'm so glad to have you. Today we have a fantastical haul. And obviously the things that are behind me on the rolling rack that I'm about to show to you are the things that I plan on listing myself online. I did also pick up a bunch of stuff for Plato's Closet, so if you want to see a Plato's Closet video, let me know in the comments below. If any of that sounds interesting, please do consider subscribing. Before we get into it, if you want to help my channel and the YouTube algorithm by leaving a comment, but you don't know what to comment, you can go ahead and leave this emoji. Okay, so let's just jump right into it, and I'm not going to make you wait till very last for the best thing, but I think you'll know it when you see it. This is really beautiful, by the way, but it is not, in my opinion, it is not the best thing. So let's just jump right in. First, I picked this up, and I picked this up based on style. This is a very Penny Lane style faux suede trench coat with a faux fur lining and faux fur trims. This is so soft on the inside. It has a few hook and eye closures. It has pockets. The brand is Chadwick's, but like I said, I picked it up for the style. It's a size medium and it is in excellent condition. Super soft, very like ultra suede feeling. And the inside again is like, it's like one of those really soft, like cozy blankets. This would just be so cozy to wear, and I think this is gonna do pretty well. Very Penny Lane, if I didn't say that. This is so cool, and I would say this is probably 80s maybe. This is a vintage Christian Dior like track jacket, a men's activewear jacket. There is the tag, Christian Dior, size extra large, and it actually does have a little Dior logo. It's not the little embroidered like overlapping Dior logo, but it does have a nice little Dior tab right here on the pocket, and this is in really great shape. It's gray and white. I don't know, I think this might do okay. Size extra large and in really great shape. Jacket, this is so cool, and I saw the tag first, and I actually saw it from like the corner of my eye in a different bin, and I was like, oh, I have to go grab that. That could be something cool. I still am not exactly sure what this is. I don't know if this is an actual like vintage promotional piece for this particular place. If this is a real place, I'm not sure. But this is a Bugle Boy, right? Yeah, Bugle Boy denim jacket that has advertising all over it. Like, look at that. Joe's Lunch Special. And there's like the regular tag. It's a size large. There's the tag. And how I know it's Bugle Boy, the buttons say it, and I think it does say it somewhere else too. Oh yeah, it has a tab, a Bugle Boy tab. But then the back, are you kidding? What does it say? Joe's Grill? Yeah. Hard Time Specials. I don't know. I think this is really cool. And what does it say on there? Franks and Beans. No frills. Down home hospitality. Today's specials. I don't know. I think this is really cool. It's got that really extra like lived in look. It's got, what are these? Chenille? Is that what they call these? Not chenille. I don't know what they call these patches on the sleeve here. It says 87, so maybe this is 80s and not 90s. Really cool denim jacket, and I think it's a really great size too. Joe's Grill. I think this is going to do fantastical. This is a vintage military jacket. I'm not exactly sure what era quite yet because there is absolutely no tags, no markings, no nothing. So I'm just going to have to Google image it and do some researching. But this is like a boxy-ish fit, really soft actually, thank goodness, woolly utility shirt. And it is not military inspired, it's actually military. So I think this is going to do really well. And this is like a heavy weight. So again, I think this is going to do fantastically. Sorry, I had to get a drink, but when I was getting a drink, I realized I found this too. This is like a stretchy coffee koozie or cup koozie, obviously, but it fits the Yeti cups that I use all the time. I cannot. I am obsessed now. My hand doesn't have to be like cold. I just, I don't know where this is from, unfortunately. Sorry. It's just, Maybe you could Google image it if you were interested in it, but yeah. Okay, back to the haul. This is a really nice jacket, and it's new with tags. This is a faux leather vegan, not, this is a faux leather, not vegan leather. I think there's a difference. I think, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's just faux leather. The retail cost was $286. And this is Rebecca Minkoff, if I didn't say that already, size extra small. Really, really soft, great style, moto style with a belt at the bottom. And it's lined on the inside. I think this might do pretty well. Next, I love this. I just love it. I wish I was like more of a skirt. Oh, now that I'm holding it on camera, I love it even more. This is a maxi skirt by Lucia Loken. Here's the tag, and it is called Broom Skirts. It is a size medium. I love all the plaid on this skirt, and I can't believe nobody else grabbed this at the bin. So cute. I love this. Next, I can't believe these also weren't swooped up at my bins. These are some 517 vintage orange tab Levi's. They have a 42 talon zipper. They are not a big E, but they are an orange tab. Let me get to focus. Hello. You get the picture. It's an orange tab. Here is the information here on the Levi's tab. 517 is the style of this pair. And if you type this whole number in, it helps give you a little bit more information about them. They say made in USA right there, but they also have an interior tag that says made in USA. And again, if you are new here, this is a 42 talon zipper. It says 42 talon, and that helps you to date Levi's as well. These are in excellent condition. I think these are going to do pretty well, considering I just sold a pair of 90s 501s for $60, and 517 I would say is maybe a little more askew style, but in my opinion, more a sought after style. Student fit is, I would say, top tier student fit, but these I think are going to do really well. I cannot, and if these would fit me in any sense of the word, I would love to keep them. This is not a skirt. These are some super flared patchwork, like almost like that Madra's plaid material fabric flare pants. They're like an ultra wide leg flare. I don't know what brand. There's no brand. I don't know when these are from. I would guess 70s. They have a vintage metal cord zipper, and the zipper as well as the teeth are metal. I have no idea on these. This is the only tag in here, and it's just the little fabric care tag. These are so cool, and I think these are going to do pretty well too. Really, really neat. And they're like extra lightweight, so they're like a really great like summer, like look at that flare. Really great summer pant is what I was gonna say. Speaking of summer, I am backstocking stuff, but I'm being selective on what I'm backstocking. Like I'm backstocking shorts or like swim, obviously things like that. I'm backstocking a lot of linen, but not everything linen, and this is one of those things. This is a Bryn Walker maxi skirt in this really nice like dark forest green. Has a little slit here at the bottom, and then it has some like pearlized, I don't know, not pearlized, I don't know, abalone, I don't know, like pearly buttons. Bryn Walker, if I didn't say already. And it is a size medium, I believe. Yeah, medium. And it's 100% linen. Really nice. Basic. Speaking of basics, this is really nice too. And this is my first time finding this brand. Standard and Strange Knitwear. Here is the tag. Oh, it's got some fuzzies. It's a size medium. And it's just a basic crew neck, but it's in really great shape. It's a medium weight crew neck sweatshirt. And I think they retail for over $200. So like I said, this is my first time finding this brand. Again, there is the tag. So we'll see how that does. Next, would you believe me if I told you this had a store tag on it for $4.99? So this lived through the regular retail Goodwill for $4.99, albeit it does have a flaw. It is missing the buttons here that close like the closure at the back of your neck. So it's kind of just like flapping open at the moment. This white bell sleeve lace top is by Spell and the Gypsy Collective. And this actually, the tag just says Spell, but it's the same brand. It's a size extra large. And like I said, the little buttons are just missing right here. So somebody will just have to, there is an extra button like on the care tag, but there's only one. So you will either have to just wear it with one or get another replacement button. But Spell lived through the regular retail Goodwill and made it to the bins. I think this is called like the Clover lace top or something like that. And I believe it was also a Revolve item. Really, really pretty. So we need a backstory for this. So I get to the bins. I, approach the bins. I had gotten my cart. I have my Hulkin. I walk up to the bins. I start shopping in a bin where nobody else is, like on purpose. I picked a bin where nobody else was. And I just kind of glanced around to like kind of take note of the store and see what row they were going to be changing next and, X, Y, and Z. And as I glanced up, I noticed a tag, and the tag was directly opposite me in the bin opposite me. So my particular outlet will bring out 2 rows of bins and they will be like touching each other back to back. And I happened to be at the bin that was touching the wall on one side. So I was all the way at the end of the row. And like I said, this thing that I'm holding was directly across from me. So I had to go not only all the way down, I had to go back and around to basically where I just was. And I was like panicking for 1 second. And then all of a sudden, my legs were just running. Like, I'm not joking. And I know that some of the regulars probably were like, what in the actual hell is going on? Because I never, ever act like that at the bins. But this tag was literally staring at me. Like, are you kidding me? Magnolia Pearl. And when I tell you I was running, all of a sudden, like, it was just like, okay, how do I get there? I was like, okay, I can crawl under these 2 bins and get there as fast, that's as quick as I could get there, or I can go around. And for some reason, I left my Hulkin on, like, right where it was, and I just went. I went around, grabbed it, and then came back around to where I initially was, grabbed my Hulkin bag so nobody would take that. And then I went back around again to this bin and started looking. And when I tell you that this is not the only Magnolia Pearl I found, I still can't believe it. And this was 2 days ago now in real time. But this is a stunning button up. And I think this is called like the oversized boyfriend shirt. A lot of their items were hard to like find any sort of stock photo for. I don't know if that's because these are like, I don't know what the deal is, honestly. I have only found, I think, one other time Magnolia Pearl, and it was in a regular retail store, and it was a pair of jeans. They were really cool, and they were actually in the men's section. Anyway, I don't know anything about Magnolia Pearl, so if you do, please educate all of us in the comments below. But this is a really stunning oversized button up. But as I'm saying, it was hard to find stock photos. This is the only one I was able to actually find a stock photo for, so I will pop that on the screen somewhere. But Magnolia Pearl, and it is perfect condition. Nothing is wrong with it. And then I was digging and I found this, and my heart about stopped. Like, that's when I realized, like, oh my gosh, like, this whole bin could be full of it. And I was like, okay, calm down, Megan. Like, but I'm literally like low-key like exploding on the inside because I'm like, oh my God. So, I mean, just give her a moment, okay? And this tag is really different from the other one. And I don't think any of these actually have the size. I think they're all just like free size or one size fits all, but this one's really nice. I still don't understand how this goes. It's got like hook and eyes all the way down here. And then this is like kind of just like flapping open. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. I'm not a Magnolia girly, I guess. I just think this is really pretty though. I love the color. Very cottage core, very ballet core, very antique-y looking. Now, this one is pulling on my heartstrings a little bit. I absolutely love this one. And I can't even believe that I found 3 Magnolia Pearl things in the bins. This is a like gorgeous ivory embroidered torn lace shacket. And look at the back. I don't know how well that's going to come up on camera, but it is so finely detailed. I just love it. And it's like I said, it's like intentionally torn. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? If out of all of them, this is the one that I would be tempted to keep, but I'm listing them all. This again has that same little kind of like tearaway looking tag to it. Again, cannot believe this was in the bin. And if you thought I was done, not quite. I got one more. I found four Magnolia Pearl items in one bin. I cannot. And this is similar to the first shirt, except more lightweight button up. I think this one might be a linen blend if I remember correctly, or maybe it's just this jacket that's a linen blend and this is just a lighter weight cotton. I don't remember, but giant Magnolia Pearl tag. So nice. Really pretty, like kind of washed watercolor floral. And again, like an oversized button up. I just cannot, like, okay. Anyway, so there's that. And then this is cool. This is a vintage Hobie, I think that's how you say it. Hobie surf crew neck sweatshirt. It has the little logo right there too. And it's actually like straight from their brand. It's not from a different store. This is a size extra large. I don't know in what world this is an extra large, but it's in really great shape. So hopefully this does pretty well. This is cool. And at first I was like, oh, cool, a band shirt. Like when I first saw it, and then I was like, that's not a band. And then when I Googled it, I was like, oh, that's why I recognize this. This is an audio receiver company, I think, from the 80s, I think is what I can recall. The tag is a sneakers tag, which I've never seen before, so that's kind of cool. It's a size medium. It does have a hole right here, but that's okay. Really cool vintage single stitch t-shirt. Next, when I found this, I thought it was another Magnolia Pearl for just 1 second, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it is a really cute, like, ruffle peasant blouse, and this is the brand. I don't know how to say that. If somebody wants to tell me how to say that, go right on ahead. It's a size small, and it's in really great shape too. I believe they still sell this in multiple colors on their website, so I will definitely take that. And this I also thought might have been a Magnolia Pearl item as well. It is not, but I think it gives like similar vibes, but the price is nowhere near Magnolia Pearl. A rare bird. This is a one size handmade kind of like maxi duster sleeveless dress. Really, really cute. Extra lightweight. It's got like intentional fraying to the hems and everything. And I don't know if I showed the tag well enough. A rare bird. Cute. This, I love this. I love this. And you're not going to be able to get like the full effect because it's maxi length, which is amazing. But this is a vintage Ellen Tracy super pointed collar, like utilitarian jacket style dress with buttons down the front. Like, look at that. I love these like military-esque vibes, pockets, and I really love the pointed collar. This is in excellent condition, and it does have little matching buttons on the sleeve. I think this might do pretty well. I don't know. I've never really sold anything like this before, but I just couldn't leave that in the bin. I love the color too. Speaking of something I could not leave in the bin. So this wedding dress was in a dry cleaning bag. It did not have a hanger. It was just like knotted, closed, the dry cleaning bag. And I was like, okay, let me just take a look at it because I could see the lace. And I was like, oh, this is pretty. And then I saw that it had a brand. So I was like, okay, right away, we're going to take a look at it. Priscilla of Boston is the brand. And upon my research, she is from the 60s. She is a full lace gown, and I will have to like scoot over so I can be putting a video here of me like fluffing her out when I was like steaming her out for the first time. There's like two flaws to this dress. There is a small stain on the exterior side of the lace, like on the back, and then on the interior side of the lining, it has a few small marks. Other than that, it's like in pristine condition, and I hope my little video that I'm putting in on the side is doing her justice because she is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And it's this gorgeous, like, let me see if I can hang her up right here and then show you the lace. Ooh. It's like this gorgeous floral lace throughout the whole entire dress. It has like the crinoline or whatever this is, the tulle. It's got the under layer. It is a full moment. She has everything. And then she's got like almost a corset sort of bust, but without the ties. And it just has like the buttons all the way up. And I had to button almost every one of these. It took me like 20 minutes to button all those buttons. I love this giant bow here. And then the, I don't know, I guess this is like an illusion neckline, and the interior lace right here is actually a blush shade. It's not like tarnished or faded into a different shade than the rest of the dress. It's intentionally like that. And I know that because it came with the tags. So let me show you that really quick while you're probably still watching the video of me steaming out the dress. But yeah, this is absolutely stunning, and I listed it for $500, so we'll see how that does. But let me grab the tags. So it had all of these, and I think these are more or less like the actual fabric of the dress, and then it had this, and that's how I know it's blush and it's not like discolored or anything, so that's cool. All right, well, hopefully I've finished steaming the dress and you've got to see her in all her glory. I think this is just stunning. And like I said, I couldn't leave it at the bins. I do now have the problem though of storing this gigantic thing, but I did order, I think it was a set of 2 like clear garment bags on Amazon. I think it was like $15 for 2. So I plan on just putting her in there and then storing her kind of like flat somewhere, which I have the space to do thankfully in my inventory room. But yeah, so like I said, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to watch more like it, you could check out this playlist that I made just for you. And as always, if you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. See you next time, friends. Bye.